Baldwin Ace Hardware Fear Bunker Studio. A man who laughed at the passing of Naomi Judd. Please welcome the Prince of Darkness, Eric Zane.
It's not true. Nobody would do that. Laughing. The passing of Naomi Judd. Welcome into the Eric Zane Show podcast. This is a daily show where I discuss news, nonsense, and my personal adventures. Right here, as you heard the devil indicate, in the Baldwin Ace Hardware Fear Bunker Studio. Okay. Let's see. Where is my brain today? God, I don't know. We have my pal Kyle, who is now like an employee here at the house. He is picking up the pieces of my failed attempt to rehabilitate this home. And just starting off amazingly. Holes in the wall downstairs that I was like, well, this is going to stretch my brain capacity to the max. There's no way I can possibly get this done. The effort level is so minimal to someone who has the right tools and who has done this before. This is a real low point in my life that for the past 2 years, I'm like, nope, I'm going to do it. And, you know, the whole dynamic of while I'm saying for 2 years, I'm going to do it. Other things are falling apart in the household. So Dinah's like, yeah, now we have to do it all at once. I'm like, and I go, well, it doesn't really matter if we do it all at once or if we do it in little increments. She goes, yeah, but I've been without a basement for 2 years. I go, let's not look back. Let's look forward. Let's look forward. Can you fault a man for wanting to try to do it on his own? Okay? The point is, I'm on your side now. We had a disagreement. We were, I was Ukraine, you were Russia, and we were butting heads on that. It was a stalemate. Ukraine, Russia, minus the death of young women or young children and women and old people and whatnot. But okay, it was a stalemate. Now we're there. I'm on your side. You're like, hey, I want this done. I'm like, yeah, of course. Yeah. She has, you see, when you put her through what I've put her through for the past 2 years, when you do finally decide to turn it around, there's really no discussion as to what's going to happen in the remodel. She basically just bypasses me and says to Kyle, who's doing all this for me, yeah, I want this done and this done and this done. And I'm like, yeah. Oh, man, of course. Oh, that's a great decision. And she's just looking at me side-eye like, you better say that. You better say this is a great decision. I'm like, okay, yeah, it's cool. I'm all about it. So on Saturday, there was this, it's boring, but he's working like effortlessly. The things he's accomplishing, and like he'll go and like cut a couple of 2x4s, which I guess a year and a half ago were $2.50, and now they're $7. I did that. And then he just easily just, puts it where it needs to be and zip, zip, zip. And then the next thing you know, the hunk of drywall is on there, and then mud and tape, and all while he's talking to me. It's just spectacular. And all the while, I'm watching the ease at which he's doing this. And I'm like, I can do that. If you But I need to be like a boss. A boss need to say, hey, this is what I want you to do. I want you to take these pieces of wood and do this. I actually could do that. But it's all of the, man, I'm telling you, if I'm sitting there looking around that room, I get so overwhelmed that I'm like, I don't know where to start. I don't know the steps. I'm at a loss. Zero experience. Fuck it. But he's supposed to walk in the house here sometime today. I actually left all the doors open for him. He's going to walk in, say hi to the NFK. Garage open. I'm podcasting. Let yourself in, ETA. No pressure, of course. Maybe moving stuff from one storage unit to another today at one point. Depends on when my helper gets out of bed. So I may be in and out of your house today. Guy's got a great gig. He has no one like, he's kind of got Diana. You see, now what the dynamic of her giving me the business is, I mean, I've done all I can. She says to me, she goes, when's Dickhead coming over? Like, we've known this guy for years. Very close friends. When's Dickhead coming over? I go, I don't know. She goes, well, tell him it better all be done. Now, she's kidding, but I'm like, thank God it's on you, not me. I have turned the corner in this whole charade. So, there you go. Now, I said to him, he's in a spot. What he used to do for a living was he used to be like a managerial person overseeing like factories. Like there's a guy, there's a boss over the factory who takes care of logistics and things like that, and people showing up to work, kind of keeping the flow of whatever it is the manufacturing place is making. He's done everything. But he's old as shit now. He's 62, so no one will hire him. And I go, and so he's all worried about that. And so he's like, I think I want to start my own business. And but I can't get any health insurance. I go, I got just a guy for you. So I point him in the direction of Frank Fuss. And those two had a conversation. And so I see him on Saturday. I go, did you get your health insurance? He goes, yeah, you were right. So now he's got health insurance. He goes, I had no idea that's how it worked. And what he means by that is what I was trying to tell you before about how the government subsidizes the monthly cost of insurance. So you end up not paying a lot. And he goes, and you know what's funny is the insurance that I got is the best insurance we've ever had. I go, I know it because employers always go cheap. They always do. So you're sitting there and you go, oh, I got all these fringe benefits. I've got insurance. Yeah, what's your policy or what's the coverage? Well, it's like a 80-20 copay, maximum out-of-pocket $10,000. That's not good insurance. That's shit insurance. With and you look at these prescription drug costs that you're paying. It's like, this is ridiculous. You're better off, okay, with the insurance you can get from the government. But the thing is, you can't just go buy it. If you have it offered to you by your employer, you can't get this. So anyway, so he says to me, he goes, yeah, I just want to be able to earn till I retire at like 67. I go, so you got like less than 5 years? He goes, yeah. I go, well, why are you trying to get a job working for the man? What do you mean? I go, just do this. You can do all of this. Just throw up a stupid website. I mean, you're working, okay, you're probably going to chew through 6 months with me of that 4 years, however many months, right? Yeah. I go, well, okay, great. Well, you have between now and the end of that time to work up your next job, and you can also do small jobs on the side. Oh, yeah. You already got your insurance. I mean, my God, even if you just put up a stupid Facebook page and spread the word amongst your friends, you can probably get plenty of work. Well, what about taxes? I go, I got a guy for that too. I got you covered. Then I said, and if you really want to make some cash, you can work a few hours a week over at Bosco's Pub. He's like, what? I go, you used to cook your way through college, didn't you? He goes, yeah, I did. I go, pub food? Yeah. Okay, that's what this is. He needs a cook. How much does he pay an hour? I go to Doug. I go, how much you pay an hour? He goes, $15 to $22 an hour. I go, okay. Well, my man Kyle here is a premium product. First of all, he's old, so you can depend on him. You see, if you have the skill set that he has, and it's a 25-year-old, the 25-year-old is going to flake out. 99% of all people 25 and under flake out. 62-year-olds don't. I go, so you hire his old ass. He's plenty of experience, so you're going to need to hire him at the high end of that pay scale. I'll introduce you to. So basically, Ding Dong comes here. He works at my house. This is why it's good to know a champion of the people like me, Eric Zane. Since he showed up here, he's working here. He has now insurance, and he's working on a side gig at the restaurant. And when he goes into business for himself, he's got the Tax Hobbit tag accounting. My God. And he's like, yeah, my wife's starting to come around to this idea because that was the hang up for him. She's like, I don't know. I don't know if we can swing it. We don't have insurance. Yes, you do. Come on. Come on, guy. All right. So welcome in. As you know, a daily show where I discuss news, nonsense, and my personal adventures. I've been, for the past few days, throwing the show up on Facebook, Twitter, and YouTube at about the same time, and then I kind of like cut the feed. And that's what I'm going to do right now. So if you're enjoying this on Facebook, Twitter, or YouTube, just know that Facebook is brought to you by Irvine's Auto Repair, Grand Rapids Hybrid, and EV. Thank you. Twitter, brought to you by Blue Frost IT, at Eric Zane Show on Twitter. And YouTube, the almighty YouTube, Eric Zane Show on YouTube, brought to you by the aforementioned Frank the Tank Fuss. My policy shop insurance found at buyinsurancehere.com. For you folks on Twitter, Facebook, and YouTube, go to twitch.tv/Eric Zane Live if you want the rest of today's show live as it happens. If not, that's fine. You can go back and watch it later, the whole thing, or download the audio podcast wherever you download podcasts. Just search Eric Zane Show. It's that simple. Because the beauty, the thing about Twitch is when you're watching it live, you can dim the screen and go about your day and not have to worry about eating your battery and whatnot. It's a lot more easy. It's easier to manage on Twitch. So, and less chance of me getting bum rushed and kicked off of those platforms, which happens all the damn time. So go right now if you want the rest of the show live, twitch.tv/Eric Zane Live. Goodbye.